Alright, how's it going everyone? Hope you're all doing well. So we're back again. Sitting at, what's this, 13, 3 and 2 now? 12 knockouts. Let's check our messages before we look at some fights. Potential opponents, replace an injured fighter. Joe Frazier can't fight against Apollo Creed. I don't want to chance these in case they turn out like the I've got a pick for your fights, which caused the crashes to happen. We'll be taking on a rival spot, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's just pick our opponents. Oh, there's Conor. I'll chance it. I'll pick him as the opponent, and then let's see. We'll see together if it actually crashes or not. So I've saved it, so I've got nothing to worry about if this fucks up. Conor's on a losing skid. He's lost his last 5 fights. Let's see if we can get through this fight without it messing up. Let's go to Philly again. Let's go to Philly. I'll do usual routine sparring, and then I might do heavy bag if it lets us do it. I've done that for a while. Hopefully it doesn't fuck up and crash. I really want to beat the shit out of Conor McGregor. My foot was a balloon. My foot was a balloon. It's funny, after his leg fucking snapped against Dustin Poirier. Some open sparring. I'll see you at the training session, providing we actually know I'll stay here. I won't make a cut just yet. We'll see if it crashes in the training session or loading into the training session. Hopefully it doesn't. Speaking of Conor, I wonder what his next fight's going to be in the UFC. I'm sure it's going to be just cut on the cue. He's just going to snap his fingers and whatever fight he asked Dana for, Dana's going to fucking give it to him. And there's talk of him coming to welterweight because he's put on a bit of size now, hasn't he? And he's talking... Oh, good, it didn't crash. Fighting Kamaru, Usman. Now, although I don't agree with him just jumping the fucking queue, you know what I mean? It's like, why should he just get a title shot after being out for ages, after getting his fucking legs snapped, and then just because he puts on a bit of weight and he's like, oh... Like, I know Kamaru's cleaned out the division up to now, and if people might say, well, who is there for a Kamaru to fight? He's just lapping people now. But at the same time, it's like, well, why does fucking Conor get a shot? I think Usman will destroy him anyway. You know, if Conor can't knock Usman out in the first, 5 minutes, his cardio's going to be even worse, I reckon, at welterweight. He was already, he might be able to hit harder, or maybe he won't. Maybe his... But I feel like that extra muscle's going to impact his stamina, which was already fucking a bit shit, let's face it. But Usman's fucking... It's not like he's got pillow fists either. Usman's fucking hands have really improved over his last bunch of fights. He fucking turned Masvidal to stone, sent him to the Red Room. Had a good stoppage over Gilbert Burns. Dropped him with a couple of good shots. I think, that pull counter that he did. Just shows you how tough Colby is. He fought Colby twice and couldn't finish Colby. And Colby got lit up with some shots in that fight. And he landed his own shots as well, Colby. I think Colby's boxing's very underrated. But Usman hit him with some bombs in there and he couldn't finish him. I wasn't paying attention to what I'm doing. I think this is the way with this training. Every time I'm not paying attention, I'm doing well. But yeah, Conor shouldn't get a fucking... I think he should have to get a tune-up fight if he's... What if he loses again? He's just going to disappear again? I mean, I couldn't care less. I don't give a shit about Conor whether he fights again or not, but... There's still a lot of nut riders out there who worship the ground he walks on. He's a fucking asshole. Fucking punching old men in fucking bars, sexual assault allegations. He's a fucking idiot. could tell before he came super popular. I was like, this is something off about this fella. I've known people like that. He's just fucking. He's a rat. Heavy bag. Let's do some combos. But I know a lot of people want to see. Well, one fight I wouldn't mind seeing from him again is him and Nate do a third fight. Him and Nate Diaz have a trilogy. I think that's got to happen. The one apiece. Both won one. Nate submitted him. Fucking choked his ass out, and then Conor eked out a decision in the second fight, which could have gone either way. Some people think Nate won the fight, but it could be good for them to fight again just to close out that trilogy. And I think Nate wants to jump ship from the UFC. I think
All right, kid.
Sounds like him and his brother have always had problems there though. Like, so we might only see Nate fight like once more. Who knows?
Move to the side.
But if it could be against anyone, I'd like to see it against Conor. But I would like to see Nate fight Khamzat as well.
Slip down.
I know that's being talked about at the moment.
That's it, just like that. That's it. Step now. Weave. Push it, kid. Go down. Slip.
Oh shit.
Faster, faster.
I'm going to the wrong side there.
Harder, harder. Now slip. Duck now, kid. Nice, nice. Get a good snap in those shoulders. Sidestep. Weave out of the way. Sidestep, kid. You want to win that ring? Work harder.
No, it wasn't too bad. If I had to mess that fucking combo up, I probably would have fucking done that. Oh, I forgot to mention a few videos back. We had a UFC, didn't we? UFC 274. So it was Charles Oliveira and Justin Gaethje, and Rose Namajunas and Carla Esparza, wasn't it? And the two main, Justin and Charles were the main events. Rose and Carla were the co-main, and then that brutal knockout of Tony Ferguson from Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler just front kicked him in the face with the ball of the foot, like Anderson Silva style, and fucking just Tony got fucking marbleized, didn't he? Just got turned to stone. That was a bad knockout for Tony, that. I don't think Tony's ever been stopped like that. It was shocking to see Tony like that. He was lying motionless on the canvas for a good while, like before he came to, and when he did come to, he had that look on his face like, what the fuck just happened? Like, he had no idea where he was. It's worrying seeing a knockout happen like that, but I like Tony, you know. He was just settling into that fight as well, and after a few, he's been on a bit of a skid, and he's not been the same Tony. To be honest, I don't think he's been the same since. I don't hear anyone talking about this, but when Tony had that knee injury at that media day, he tripped over a wire, didn't he? And he fucking fell on his knee, and he tore all the muscle off his fucking knee, apparently, and it was a really bad knee injury. And I don't think he's been the same since then. Like, since that incident, I can't remember who he fought the first fight after that injury recovery, but he wasn't the same. He got dominated by Beneil Dariush. Somebody else, Gaethje beat him. Like, some heavy. Oh, it's fucking crashed. I've just looked up at the screen and the loading screen's frozen. Fuck's sake. Oh, I'm going to load it up again. Jesus Christ, I'm tired of this. Alright guys, just loaded back in. So unfortunately the Conor fight is going to have to be skipped. We're going to have to pick a different opponent. I just loaded in 3 more times. I just thought I wouldn't record it just to sort of save you the bullshit. But this fight is bugged. I know it's a created boxer bug that's doing it, and we've got a bunch of them in front. I don't know if it's every created boxer that does this, but I don't know what we could try. I'm just going to go Joe Lewis because I'm guessing it's all the created boxers are going to fuck this career up. So it might not last much longer. This, like, as soon as we get to the top, we're going to have just probably created boxers, and we'll just see how long we can go for. So unfortunately, that Conor fight, I want to whip the shit out of him as well. So I'll skip the training because you've just seen me train, and we'll just jump straight into the fight. sort of season a bit. Alright, so just got done training, forgot. Meet is back here for the stats rather than the fight. Got to put the stats in. Just changed my shorts back to blue. Back on the blue again. Now, do we get all this from the OCD? Do we get all this leveled off? How much is this going to cost? 1,300. Might risk just Fuggo Heart for the time. I don't want the combinations either. Ability to string 8 punches together. Well, I don't think we'll be doing 8 punches because I'll be fucking blowing all my stamina out. How much is this? And how much is this? Have I got enough for both? No. Let's see. Left hook, right hook, head, left uppercut. We're going to buy one of these at least. Let's see. Let's go left hook, head. I think I'll throw that the most out of those punches. I'm doing it. Happy with that. Combinations next time. Maybe. I'll see you at the fight, guys. We're all ready to go.
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the New Orleans State Palace Theater for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. Great atmosphere here tonight.
Weight advantage over Conor well heavier than him. 236 to 198. Rocking the red gloves this time. Going for red. $55 knockouts. Look at that record. Fucking hell.
All right, gentlemen. Protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
Ten rounds slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. Wilson's trainer has been raving all week long about his charge and his ability
made it into the big venues yet. We're still fighting in,
well, the hook is the payoff.
fighting in ballrooms and
weave. That weave is the delivery system.
Made it to the big time yet.
Good two-punch combo by Wilson.
Lewis rocking those old school black gloves.
A high stamina guy, a well-conditioned guy. How can the well-conditioned fighter best guard
old school shorts as well for them.
Well, move it. Get on his bicycle a little bit. Don't stay right in front. If that power puncher is the power puncher, that's his strength. But his weakness is he probably has to have you right in front. Give him angles.
Good block there by Wilson.
Back to the strategy.
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back.
I feel like I've deviated from that strat. I've been doing it, but like not as effectively as a few fights ago. I've been like blocking as much, like taking the block.
A little give and take, and here comes
taking
the
way
left
too many
hand.
shots. Just using that push.
Nice work with the combo on the inside.
Oh, nice right uppercut to the body. From an angle, it looked like I punched him in the nuts.
He is taking a beating right now. That one good shot came in and rocked him.
And that's the problem with his defense right now. You know, he's trying to block those shots. You can't block 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shots at a time. They get through.
Rock 'em, sock 'em, robots right from the start here, Teddy.
No defense, just pure offense.
Lewis's combination punching is working well here. And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored
We hit him
upon.
early on, but I don't think it means anything. He recovered. Right uppercut to the body.
Lewis is doing a good job of being strong on his feet right now. He was rocked in that last round, but his opponent doesn't appear to be seeing any damage standing opposite him. Good 1-2 by Wilson. Big left
and he
hand.
comes back with a nice
Staggered
left
and
it.
stumbling.
God, that really got me, that one. Oh, been hit.
the head he goes with a left
fuck around
hand.
with this guy, God.
Good solid shots with the combo downstairs. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
So use that left, just put points into it. Let's get the money's worth.
Halfway through round number 2. Now committing to that jab, straight hand, and it works out. That's a good block by Lewis. Lewis is missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. That's a fierce left hand that landed by Lewis. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
Wow, look at that, trading shots.
Stay away from those.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Wilson's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best.
Gave him that little look as he walked away.
Nice movement there. Keep that up.
Straight back into it. No time for cornerman talk.
He seems fully recovered to me. Here we are, the start of a new round, and a fighter that got tagged hard in the last round seems as fresh as could be.
Well, when you push a fighter, when you push a human being to a dark place, that's when you're going to find out what's right inside of them, what's great inside them, and he's responding just that way.
Oh, he's counter
with
there.
the hook to the head.
Oh, we got him back with it.
No doubt about it, affected by that right hand. If I were him, I'd be hanging on a little bit here. Good job on the two-punch combo by Wilson. Banking away a body shot with the right hand. He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Gets rid of that effort. What an uppercut by Lewis. Good job with the old 1-2 by Wilson. Really on the mark with that over-the-top shot with the right hand. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Wilson's punch didn't come close. Nice block by Wilson.
That's using that push.
Last 10
Shoulder
seconds.
push.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Lewis. And that does it for this round.
You're letting this guy get away. Come on, this is it. You gotta make it a fight now. You can't just...
Try my
Lewis
best,
is up
coach.
around here after 3 rounds on Teddy's scorecard, but really nobody has distinguished themselves to any great amount.
Have a bit of
so
faith. What we've done for the last, I don't know, 10 fights. You know the strategy by
Lewis
now,
is
coach.
making me real curious here, Teddy. I wonder, should he be sticking with this style after being rocked in this fight?
It's still early enough. I would say yes. You know, you don't want to panic. You don't want to just throw everything overboard. You want to stay with what brought you here. Hey, he's been taught this not for hours, not for days, not for weeks. You know, months and years he's been taught this. You don't throw it out. You stay with it.
Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Wilson. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Little head knocking with that right hand.
I shake it off.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Oh, good-looking two-punch combination by Lewis. Wilson's on the bad end of a very impressive hook up top. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Keep working the body. He comes with the straight right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left.
Nice counter there. Light and quick. Oof, it's giving me some problems.
Keep your hands, all right? You have to keep your hands up. Listen, when he reaches in, let down.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. Takes one to give one. Uppercut in return. Nice block by Wilson.
He's not easy to like pin on the ropes. He's like constantly moving.
Able to land the jab. Takes one but gives one. Good work by Lewis. Lewis's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches.
Keep that hand moving.
Wow, nice flush left hand. Lewis's corner
he's
is
fighting
concerned.
back when he's rocked.
Their fighter may go down here.
It's tough.
There's the combo downstairs. Good return fire that time. And he ties up on the inside. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Good two-punch combo by Wilson. You see him zeroing in with that left hand to the body. That straight right unable to connect. Wilson's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. I like the way he looked at the end of that round. It looks like he's gaining some momentum
got a bit more,
here. Good competitive
bit back into
fight,
that round then.
and I do believe that he's up on the scorecards.
Always boost your confidence when you hit them, when you get them rocked.
And keep the lead,
He's still winning the fight though, I think. Gonna have to turn it around. Don't want to be going to another decision like Klitschko.
The start of the 6th round. Wilson's got to be thrilled with what he was able to accomplish in the first half of this fight. And as we start this round, clearly he wants to keep things in the same order.
Well, part of the testing of anybody being successful in anything, in boxing and anything, is how do you handle prosperity? We're going to find that out right now. I know that sounds like a good problem to have, but does he get carried away with himself? You know, does he get a little cocky? We're going to see.
He scored well after being hit himself. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see, a good combination punch by Wilson. Wilson's doing a really nice job here. I mean, putting his punches together. This is what you're supposed to look like as an offensive fighter.
Yes, it is, especially when you have a guy in front of you putting the earmuffs on. You know, you cover up the way that his opponent is. You're supposed to
The most
put
stationary he's been up to now,
like
like getting him in the corner like this.
Together like that, they're
He's gonna get out, cut him off.
Comes right back with some offense of his own. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged.
My stamina's depleting a bit because I'm
Keep working the jab.
really trying to get him out of there.
Wilson's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing.
I'm feeling fading a little bit.
excellent 1-2 by Wilson. Fires right back at him.
No knockdown yet. He's tough. God, when we dropped him earlier, he was fucking throwing haymakers back at us. He's no slouch.
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been a very even fight. Nicely timed 1-2. How about a return to sender with the left hand?
You might need it.
Doing exactly what you should.
A KO or a couple of knockdowns here.
You got to block those punches away. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Good combination to the body. Wilson's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Lewis is not the kind of guy that's going to float like a butterfly at all.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice uppercut counter there. That's big for the score. Look at that slip to the side. Oh. Get that uppercut in. Slip to the other side. Should be slipping to the outside of that, but I'll take it. We needed that knockdown for the scorecards. If it goes to the judges. We want the knockout though. We don't want to go to the judges. We want to finish. Fight for the finish every time.
We're going to find out in a second whether or not he moves his head. Now, if he just stands there straight and you're the trainer, you better get up on those steps and stop it. He's not right.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Combo lands to the head. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
Joe's gassing big time.
Section as the target with the combination punching.
I don't think he's got the power on his punches to hit us now.
Good shot to the head with that right hand.
Oh, nice left uppercut to the liver. Oh, and the follow-up liver shot there. That right straight stunned him.
He is down and in bad shape.
Oh, Buckles in the corner. Is this going to be it? Oh, he's safe by the bell, I think. No, he's not. That's the end.
That's it.
That's it. He's done.
Is over. Lewis is unable to continue. This fight is over.
He had nothing left. He had no stamina. Blew all his stamina out. He was throwing high volume. That's another win in the win column. Oh, I hope we can at least get to the title in this without this creator boxer glitch fucking the career up. If I would have known that this is a thing in this game, I wouldn't have included the created boxers in the career mode. I wouldn't have had to worry about it then. It's going to cut our career mode short at some point. Well, it'll definitely happen. Just got to be prepared for it. Let's just, before I save, I'm not going to schedule a fight. Let me just see who's coming up, just so we've got an idea of who to avoid. There's McGregor. Unfortunately, won't be able to do that. Don Pat, look at that name. I think we're going to be fighting Fraser next. Smoking Joe's going to be next. So let's save it, and then we'll call it a video. New slot, even though I could have saved over that, but just getting into the habit of doing new slots. I don't want to get lazy saving over slot. Alright guys, that's going to do it. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care everyone. See you next time.